Today we actually start with the next aspect of our emerging trends, that is big data. We have done a few things earlier, like AI, augmented reality, virtual reality, smart cities, and all that. And next we start with the big data. Now, talking about big data, the term might sound a little odd. How can the data be big? But currently, the scenario is something like that. In your society, in your world around you, there is huge amount of data being created at every step. CCTV camera data, just imagine all over the city you have CCTV cameras installed. Imagine the amount of data it is capturing on daily basis, isn't it? Huge. Similarly, the kind of data internet is collecting throughout on basis of searches. Every user is searching so much amount of information. Imagine the amount of data being generated out of it. किसने कितना क्या search किया, है ना? So big data can refer to any kind of data which we are currently storing, and it is huge in nature, because on daily basis, second by second, minute by minute, the data is being stored, right? It talks about three basic characteristics: high volume, high variety, and high velocity. Volume, of course, I understand, because it's huge in chunk. In terms of quantity, it's huge. If you try to preserve every minute, every second ka data for something, obviously the data will be very huge. Why variety? Why do you think the big data is varied? Because we are trying to capture every kind of information around us. Imagine the airports and the train stations, the kind of data they are collecting. The RT-PCR reports which you are getting for COVID tests and all. Amount of data it is collecting. And that's, of course, I'm talking about amount, but here also I talk about the variety. All sorts of data is being collected. Velocity, because the movement is very high. Velocity basically talks about the speed. Movement is very high because keeps on changing, keeps on refreshing, keeps on updating, quick updations. Number of births on daily basis, number of deaths on daily basis in India, in a particular country, in a particular region, in the world, in the other countries. Everywhere data is being picked up and stored. Data is being picked up and stored. Okay. So big data refers to that huge volume of data that is very getting difficult day by day to process. No traditional database systems, storages are able to process it, because it is becoming very huge day by day. And now we are planning to train our systems. We are planning to create artificial intelligence machines, robots. So amount of data to be fed into a particular system. Imagine that. Okay. So that is what is big data all about. When I say big data, I mean by these things: the volume in terms of the data, the velocity in terms of the data, and the variety in terms of the data. Okay. But yes, people are thinking of ways how to store, where to store, how to process, how much to extract. There are courses in higher studies where they talk about big data processing as one of their specializations. That how to process the data, how to keep the data, how to extract important information out of that randomly stored data. Okay. And when I talk about storage, what comes handy is cloud computing. Cloud computing का concept क्या है? Anybody? When I say cloud, what do I mean by that? In terms of data, in terms of technology, when I say cloud, of course, one cloud is our nature has given us a cloud. But when I talk about in terms of technology, what do you understand when I say cloud? Come on. You all must be using this term somewhere or the other. Sometimes you have used it or heard about it. Yes. Raghav, can you say something? What is cloud in terms of technology? Pius, Raghav, Vibha, anybody? What do you understand by cloud? See, the best example possible, which you all will correlate to, is the cloud storage. Cloud has a lot of aspects. I'm really not talking about all the aspects as of now. I'm saying cloud storage. Cloud ka concept, the word cloud has been used in order to refer to a place which is not in my reach directly. It's not with me. I should not say the reach is not with me. I'm definitely able to access it, but it's not with me in my place, in my machine. That is what does cloud mean. Yes, Raghav. Found remotely in a virtual space. Correct. So cloud basically means that, like supposedly I'm talking about Google Drive. And Google is giving me a free access to it. And it is a kind of place where I'm storing my data and accessing whether I'm going to school, whether I'm going to some other city, whether I am having my laptop or whether I'm having my phone or whether I'm having my PC somewhere, or I go to some other cyber cafe, I log in through my Gmail and I'm able to access my cloud. That's a cloud storage. Okay. Cloud computing is talking about a lot of other aspects too. It is not only storage. I'm giving an example of storage because that is something which everybody is using post pandemic. Google Drive is something which everybody is using now. Your Google Classrooms are linked to it. Whatever data is there on your in your classroom is there on your drive in a specific space. So imagine the amount of data we have in our drives, and everybody has on their drives, and how much data Google is collecting corresponding to every individual throughout the world. Imagine that. It's unbelievable amount of data. है ना? So cloud is basically virtual space में आपका अपना disk का space नहीं है वो. It's a virtual space. And there you are able to access. It's remote. It's not on your hard disk. It's remotely accessed. Okay. And through clouds nowadays, it's not only storage. Cloud is also letting you use a software as a cloud. How am I using Python in Trinket? How am I using Python in Peza.io? I have got cloud servers. I've got cloud software platforms where I'm able to do my work without having Python installed on my machine. I'm able to go to that cloud and type in my program and execute the code and see. Am I able to do it? Yes or no? I'm able to, right? So through the internet, various services, it's one was just storage example, which I gave. Another I'm saying is that I'm able to use the platforms, softwares. Platform thoda huge term hai. I'm saying software. Compilers, online compilers. I'm able to do that. Adobe is giving us Adobe Spark. Adobe is giving us a cloud setup, complete setup, wherein I am able to use their softwares through their cloud access. They give us the access. So that is, cloud computing has really made a lot of things possible which was not there earlier because of the access to virtual space very easily through internet. A lot of resources you can access using the cloud. That's what is cloud computing talking about. Okay, now what all aspects can I access? You can understand this concept better if I talk about a situation ki pehle, now that this cloud concept has come. Earlier, something which we would talk about was network. Like I don't have a hard disk of my own. So I have a server in my lab, and the machines are connected through LAN. And in the server, I've kept a hard disk, big capacity hard disk. So जो भी storage है, every individual machine goes and stores the data there. So it's something like this, that this is my server and these are my clients. These are my individual, you can say, workstations. And I'm able to use the hard disk, the storage. The hard disk is here. These terminals don't have the hard disk. You just have a keyboard and a mouse to access. Sara data access yahin se ho raha hai. Whatever you are accessing, whatever you're storing is happening through the server. Right? So this kind of a thing used to be implemented earlier in organizations, in offices and things like that. Okay. Now what has now come up is, now this hard disk used to be also my system only. मेरे office का system था. And maybe first floor mein you've got these two machines, and second floor has this machine, and they are accessing this hard disk. This much we used to do earlier through LAN. Now with the internet, with the concept of cloud, what has happened is there are various things which you can access. You can work with on the cloud, and they have been categorized into these three categories: infrastructure as a service, what cloud is giving you; software as a service, what cloud is giving you; and platform as a service. The terms are very closely knit, but we have to understand the difference between the infrastructure access, software access, and platform access. Okay. So we write it like this: IaaS, SaaS, and PaaS. Platform as a service, software as a service, and infrastructure as a service. These are the three aspects of cloud computing which we talk about. Am I clear? I just gave one example, which is Google Drive. But there are other aspects also, like even Paiza I'm saying, Trinket I'm saying. There are also aspects of cloud computing only. Where do they land up? Are they infrastructure service or software service or platform service? This is what we have to understand. Okay. So let's go down to these one by one. Infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure bole to in terms of computer terminology, what do you understand that? What do you understand? Is storage an infrastructure for us? Is storage an infrastructure? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Isn't it? Storage is an infrastructure, network facility is an infrastructure, OS is an infrastructure, any kind of other hardware, software facility is an infrastructure. Computing infrastructure, na? Computer related infrastructure. Right? So any kind of, any infrastructure that I'm talking about here, any hardware setup, any software setup, like I don't have Python, so I'm using a cloud setup, say software infrastructure you're accessing. I'm not having a storage facility, I go and access Google Drive. I don't have backup facility, I go and access Google Drive. I keep my data there, or I have other backup servers to do my work, keep it there. Okay. I don't have OS with me in certain situations, not everywhere. So I am having a OS access. I don't have a server. I've made a software, Python and SQL का connectivity करके server बनाया, software बनाया. Now how do I execute? Where is my server? I don't have a server. So Apache server is being given to you. कि आप उसी platform में जाके उसको पूरा setup करके you can do it. It's not an easy process, but you can do it. You don't have a server with you, but you take an access to the server, cloud server. There are many organizations which are working on these things, and they are not spending money on buying their own servers or buying space, for other things. They are using the cloud structures, cloud as a service. Okay. So either a hardware you are trying to use, hardware मतलब आपके hard disk की capacity कम है. Hard disk is one of the very major hardware component of our system. So hard disk capacity is there. So I'm using the drive capacity, the drive card, Google Drive as my hard disk to store my data. Simply to be understood. So that is what is infrastructure as a service. Through cloud, you're getting the services of various infrastructure, computing infrastructure facilities like servers, virtual machines, storage backup facility, network components, OS, and a lot of other hardware and software platforms too. Okay, so overall, it is a infrastructure service. Software, individual software as a service, only software as a service. That again we have seen Microsoft, Open Office, like your Google Sheets, your Google Docs. अपने पास वर्ड नहीं है तो गूगल डॉक्स में करके स्टोर कर लो. I don't have PowerPoint, go and do it in Google Slides. I don't have Excel, do it in Google Sheets. I want to make a website, I don't have specifications, go and access. Google is providing you software to do your work. So it's a cloud aspect which is giving you a software as a service. You don't have a software, so you ask for a software as a service. That I'm going to use your software to store my data, to access my data, to maintain my, do my work, to access that software. I'm going to use the cloud. Okay, and various examples are there. Dropbox is there. Even Office 365, Microsoft Office 365 is a cloud structure only, which has become very popular now in the pandemic era. Many have gone for it. Okay, and of course, all the Google stuff is also your cloud component only. Then comes the platform. So software is there, hardware is there, and platform is there mainly. Platform, when I say, so it is like a combination of hardware and software. Okay, combination of hardware software means I need to work with the MySQL Python connectivity stuff, a complete software setup I want to run, and I don't have a server. I don't have that corresponding platform or the environment to run it, develop it, test it. वो multiple net-based application I'm trying to develop, लेकिन मेरे पास testing का facility नहीं है, the kind of setup I need. So platform as a service is provided. Apache server is one example, wherein you can use that server to set up your entire software setup, your software, and then install it and then execute it and see how it is working through cloud. So just imagine the amount of service it is providing you. Pura ka pura, it is giving you hardware access, it is giving you platform access, it is giving you software access, everything. Okay. So that is how the cloud is so very, very important. Cloud computing is so very, very important. Maintaining all these things, developing all these things. This is also another, you can say, one aspect of study nowadays in computer science. Cloud computing. You have, in the degree course, you have specialization in cloud computing also. Because it's important ho gaya. People are accessing the cloud. People are accessing all these things very, very often. Because it's not possible for everybody to buy the software, to buy the entire server, to buy the entire setup, to do the entire setup themselves. It is a very difficult thing. So they take help of the cloud setup. Okay, am I clear with the cloud setup? Hello, am I clear with it? I know you are not in a mood to study, but still at least to keep ma'am's that yes, she's speaking, she's trying to explain the things to you. Are you all there? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, still alive. Fine, I will not torture you more today. Let me have this much done today. Cloud computing, grid computing we will do in the next class. Okay, happy? Happy
Yes,
or not?